To understand addictions, we need to understand the relationship between dopamine and addictions and the pain and pleasure tipping scale. I'm going to meet you inside this video. What's going on, people? This is where you want to be. Welcome to Spiritual Needs TV. So, to understand addictions, we need to understand dopamine. Now, in my last video, I talked about dopamine and the peaks and baselines and the drops. Okay, so if you didn't watch that video, I suggest you just pause this quickly, go back and watch that, come back, because you will have a great understanding of what dopamine actually is. So, to understand addictions, we need to understand dopamine. We need to understand what particular substance is enabling us to release more dopamine than the other, because that is why one gets addicted. It's not actually the drug we are addicted to, it's the level of dopamine that drug enables us to release. So now you know that we are not actually addicted to the certain substance. What drives us to keep doing this? Now, if you didn't know this, pain and pleasure is regulated in the same point in our brain. Meaning, once we experience a pleasureful experience, the tipping scale tips to pleasure. Now, once we come down from that experience, it tips the equal opposite end to pain, okay? And it will stay here until you have made enough adjustments or stopped doing that particular thing that was bringing you pleasure until it reaches baseline, which is homeostasis. Now, how the pleasure and pain tipping scale works is like this. We will watch a program that we are enjoying, okay? So we're watching, I don't know, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, whatever the fuck you lot watch. You're watching this program and the scale is like this now. So you are receiving a lot of pleasure, there's a lot of dopamine running through your system, and you're feeling quite good. Now, when that show stops, the scale does this. Boom. Now the pleasure and pain scale is tipped to pain. Now, this experience may be felt as a craving. It may be felt like, oh, I want to watch another series, or I want to watch another show. Now, this scale is so important to understand addictions. We've all heard the saying, what goes up must come down. And in my last video, I talked about dopamine and the peaks, baselines, and the drops. Now, if you indulge in something that is really exciteful to you, your peak in dopamine is going to shoot up. Your pleasure, pain balance is going to shoot up. Now, the same what happens to the dopamine, once you stopped indulging in that specific thing, it doesn't go back to baseline, it goes underneath. The same thing happens to the pain and pleasure balance board. Don't go back down to level balance board, you go back down to the tipping scale of pain. Now, this is what we experience as a craving, a come down. This is why we are motivated to go and do the same thing again, to get the same level of dopamine out of that experience. Your homework is to monetize and just watch your dopamine levels peak. And this is when you're feeling good, when you're excited, when you're motivated. You will feel your dopamine levels peak, and then watch them drop. And then just be aware of how you're feeling. Be aware of what it feels like to have a baseline of dopamine below baseline and your pleasure pain board system tip the opposite way. Let me know in the comment section what you lot think about this, guys. And also let me know if this video has been helpful to you. I love doing these videos, and I'm going to catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much. And as I always say, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. It helps your boy grow his channel. Namaste.